All right, well, Osun State stays in the news. This time we get to speak with one of the players. So long as that elections is concerned, 39 days to go. August 15 is the date of the Osun State's governorship elections. We're joined this hour by the head media and publicity committee of the Osun APC governorship campaign, Council Remi Omowaye joins us live on the program now. Mr. Remi, a lot of fingers are pointing at you and the APC. Allegations and counter-allegations around political thuggery. Why are you making the state so ungovernable for the Accord party leadership? You may have to unmute your mic, please.
Good morning, viewers at home. Good morning, well, that's Blatant tonight. First and foremost, let me make this clear. Those that died are 90 members of our party, and the killing of about 30 people is not the zone that started
You may have to be a bit more audible, Mr. Remi. We're having difficulty hearing you, please.
Can you hear me clearly now?
Fantastic. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I said I need to clear this. The killings started since Adeleke became governor. The tactic, politically motivated killing, the first player referred to, did not just start today. It started likely in the last elections. Adeleke became governor. And I can tell you 95% of those killed are members of our party. So it's laughable when you see the governor coming out and saying this violence is coming from us. The IG was a few days ago and saw what he said clearly. One of those once arrested for killing in the state resides in the government house. I mean, he was granted bail, he jumped bail. His name is Emir Adeleke. He jumped bail and he stays in the government house. You only see Emir when the governor is going on about things around the government. So the idea was very, very correct to say there is intel that the governor harbors some of these wanted criminals in the government house. So for us, no life is worth losing. For us, we don't wish to step on anybody's blood to reclaim Osun. So we need to just beg the governor, and the governor should just please allow us to have peaceful election in Osun State.
And when you say the killing started when the governor took over leadership, I'm wondering if the governor would want to kill his own people. I'm wondering if, for instance, as the campaigns continue to build, if the governor and his team are the ones setting up the billboards and destroying those billboards at the same time. Mr. Remi?
We are not getting this. It is members of our party that they are killing. Are we going to be killing the members of our party?
I'm not sure how you have so much evidence that it is members of your party that is being killed, because
there are people that I know. There are people that we know. There are people. It's not. We are not just saying this for saying. There are our people. We can give you evidence. We can give you photo evidence. We can give you the address. We have written petitions separately. We have made notes about this. We have the video evidence. So we are not just saying this. When the IG came and said the governor harbors criminal, yes, a known criminal that everybody knows in Osun, who was arrested last time, he granted bail and he jumped bail and he stays in the government house. There are video evidence seeing him around the governor, seeing him in the government house. So we are not just saying this to blackmail the governor, we are saying the facts.
So, Remi, let's be clear on what the PRO didn't help us so much with information. What he said is 30 persons that have been killed due to politically motivated reasons. He didn't give us the time of when those killings happened, but excuse me, a separate time. So, but the IGP, when he was speaking at Government House, was very clear that the killings are happening on both sides. It wasn't just the government side, or as alleged, or the APC side. So, what information, as you are alleging, and he also talked about shielding. The shielding, if you listen to the IGP, which I heard him on one of the videos I saw, he wasn't talking about the governor only shielding. I think that was what was made popular. But if you listen to him, he was also talking about shielding on both sides. So are there persons the APC is shielding that are killers, that have not been able to be arrested by the police to face prosecution?
We do not have capacity to shield. It's only the governor that has capacity. You can't keep someone in the government house. Now, let me tell you, a killing happened in the town called Adeleke about 2 weeks ago, and they allege a member of our party is been arrested. We are not, I can tell you for free, the candidate of our party, Asiwaju Nurudeen Bole Ebamiji, I've said this severally, that he's not going to condone any form of violence. So if there's allegation or any member of our party is alleged, we have asked the police, do your work, and they picked a few of them.
So, Remy, so let's be factual now. When was this? Because the IGP visited because of tension, so that at least the federal presence can come there. It said both the governor or the government and the APC are shielding killers. So I want to say materially that perhaps at the time the IGP came, both sides were still shielding killers as alleged. When you say you don't have the capacity to shield, and whoever has been accused has been arrested, was the person arrested after the IGP left?
No. The arrest happened a few days before the IGP came. But I'm saying this again, that we do not have, we're the opposition, we do not have capacity to shield. And my own candidate, Bole Ebamiji, is a peace-loving person. And we don't have any reason to perpetuate violence. Because for us, we have said it from the day one that our campaign is going to be issue-based. We are not fighting anybody, we just want to campaign and want the people of Osun to vote for our party. We don't need violence. It was Adeleke that introduced this high level of violence into our space. And that was why I told you earlier that people that have been killed are largely members of our party. I can tell you 95% of those that have been killed are non-members of our party. So that's what I'm explaining to you, sir.
So you say those who have been killed are known members of your party, and you say 95% of those who have been killed, these 30 persons that the force PRO has mentioned, are members of your party. Can you name them?
Well, I might not be able to name them. I might not be able to give you a name off right now, but we have the records. We have written petitions severally. We have the video documentary. We have played it on a long number of platforms. So, okay, I know of Sheriff. Sheriff resides in Osogbo. To date, we have not even seen the body of Sheriff. I know of Said Olagunju. Said Olagunju is from Ikire, Ward 9 Ikire. He was abducted, and the video is everywhere. And the next thing was his corpse. And even a serving chairman, Remy Abbas, a serving chairman of the local government, was killed in the broad daylight, and his corpse was on the ground. I mean, the video was everywhere. And it will interest you that an appointee of Governor Adeleke was arrested for killing of Remy Abbas. And as I speak to you now, the man has also jumped bail. His name is Honorable Jordan. He has also jumped bail. Me that I'm even talking, I was attacked some months ago. They raided my vehicles with gunshot. One of my security aides got hit by the bullet. So we are not saying this just because we want to blackmail the governor. We are saying this on behalf of the campaign council of APC that the governor should please call his talks to order. We don't want violence.
All right, Mr. Mowaye. Mr. Mowaye, you have identified 3 persons out of 30. That is certainly not 95% of 30. Now, who killed Ajayi Aderogba? Pardon me. Hold on. Who killed Ajayi Aderogba, an identified supporter of the Accord Party? Who killed that young man?
Now, Senator Fadansi, Senator representing Osun East, granted an interview last week, and he said the killing was a court-related killing, and that he had written to the IGP long before now about this the young man that died. It's quite unfortunate that he was killed in that manner. We do not support any form of violence, but he has told the whole world that it's a court-related battle. And when the young man was buried, it also showed. As a matter of fact, there is a release by an organization today in Osun saying that today is 7/7, that it's a day for celebration of a particular court group, and that there are indications that they might be reprisal. He had called on the police to tighten up security. So you see, there are times when some of these court killings, related killings happen. You see the governor saying it is politically motivated. For us, nobody is worth killing. You can do your finding. This said person was even released from a prison. Sometimes they go for murder. So we are not interested in fighting anybody. We are not interested in causing chaos in the state.
Yes, you have made that point, and let's see how we can squeeze in as many questions as possible. So let me ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the performance of the police in Osun State?
You said what? I didn't get that question.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the performance of the police in Osun State?
Well, I think the police are trying their best. It's just that they've not gotten support from the governor. In the last 3.5 years, there's not been any form of support from the government to the police. Some of the wanted criminals are appointees of the governor, and they are being aboard. I mean, they are in the government house. The chairman of NURT, of his own faction, was arrested broad daylight with English pistol, and the man too. The governor shielded him. So I know they've been having a lot of challenges from the police, but I think the police can do better. They've been trying their best, but we just hope they do better.
All right. Well, maybe one final question from my end before I yield to my colleagues. So when you also look at your party in Osun State, how united are you with the national arm of your party? Are you getting the kind of support that you need from your party, especially with the elections just a few 39 days away?
We are getting full support from Mr. President to the party leadership in the state and the national. We are getting full support because they also know that the Governor Adeleke has messed up as the governor. He has failed the people of Osun, and they want APC to reclaim Osun. So we have full 100% support from Mr. President down to the leadership of the party in Abuja and in the state.
Remy, you make it look like it's only the governor's side that is killing. That is not correct. I just pointed it to you that your people also killed, as alleged, on both sides. The IGP said so. So, because... just hold on.
We are not the police, we are not the court. We cannot say people of my party are killing. You don't have to take position. You are journalists.
No. I'm not. Remy, calm down. I'm not taking position. I'm quoting what the IGP said. So let's be clear. The IGP said. The IGP said in government house.
That's a lie.
IGP said that both sides are shielding people that perpetrated this crime. That's why we're asking you on your own side. I don't know whether I get the drift.
I said this thing clearly. It is the members of our party that are being killed. And you are saying the IGP said we are shooting.
So are you saying that the other people have not been killed? I'm not saying, Remy, go and watch that video. I don't know whether you were in that hall. The IGP was very clear on saying he's not going to take these killings anymore. That all sides, whoever is shielding anybody, if they're going to come after them. And he gave the commissioner a warning that he doesn't want to hear any excuses anymore. The video is out there in the public. So are you saying categorically that there were no killings that were perpetrated from your end as alleged? Alleged. That's the key word here.
But there's none that we know of. There's none that we know of.
I mean,
the guy that was alleged to have been involved in political killing has been arrested.
And Mr. Mowaye, we would appeal to you to make available the records that you claim that your party has of the other members of your party that have allegedly been killed by the ruling party in the state, because you have provided us only 3 names so far amid this interview. And it is important to point out that there may be enough blame to go around as far as the political violence is concerned, because it's hard for us to believe that it is the ruling party that would pull down posters high up, sophisticated posters in Osun State, that are more like advertisement billboards that have been hung with iron bars. It will be difficult for us to believe that it is the Accord Party that has pulled down its own posters, while we also acknowledge that amid this violence, The posters of the APC have also been pulled down. But for you to ascribe the entire blame 100% to the Accord Party amid this interview, it is hard for us to accept that. So we want you to provide us with the records that you claim to have that show that indeed 95% of your members have been killed amid this politically motivated violence that seems to be sadly continuing in Osun State. So please assure us that you'll be providing that for future interview references.
In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to send you the video evidence and all the records that are available. I'm surprised that your platform is playing ignorance to this. Remy Abbas, a sitting council chairman, was killed in the broad daylight. And the allegation, the person arrested for this killing is an appointee of the governor, Jordan. I just told you now that Emir jumped bail. Emir is in the government house. You see his video circulating in the government house. I just told you now, Saeed Olangoju that was killed in Ikire. You see, you wouldn't expect me to come here and roll out all the 30 names. Right. If you want it, you can make it available to you. You must promise us that you are going to pull it out.
All right, Remy, I'm sure you have my number, so you can send. The point we're making is that the IGP had blamed all sides. I hope you understand what we're saying. So we're asking for your own end of these all sides, which is why he wasn't mincing words when he was talking to the governor. He wasn't mincing words when he was talking to the honorable commissioner. He was as clear as crystal. I hope you understand, Mr. Remy.
Well, I'm not getting your point because for me, I am on ground. On the receiving side,
all right. Well,
we have been making so long that the one on the receiving side. Yeah. We are going to make this evidence available to this.
Remy, please. You've said a lot. You said we are playing ignorance. We are waiting for that video, But our job here as journalists is to educate and inform the people. But let's anchor here. For me and for those of us on this side of things, is that the people are the ones bearing the brunt in all of this. And so please ensure that your party pays attention to the people of Osun State. They don't deserve all of this violence. But we must anchor at this point, Remy Omowaye is the APC Osun State spokesperson. Thank you indeed for your time on the program.
I'm going to make those videos available, and you must promise me that you are going to show it.
We are looking forward to them.
You get it now, and you must promise me you are going to show it.
If the embassy rule permits that, definitely you'll be the first to see. That's how much you can take, Remy. Thank you indeed. But this is the morning brief. We'll take a moment now. When we come back, we'll turn to the environment, something that concerns you and I. We're back in just a moment. Please stay with us.